Welcome back, everybody. Today, I'm going to teach you how to create a loop in Zapier. Loops are incredibly useful when you need to repeat an action multiple times within a single workflow, such as processing a list of items or sending notifications to multiple recipients. Let's walk through this step by step. First, open your web browser and navigate to Zapier.com. Once you're there, go ahead and log in using your credentials. Make sure you're signed into the correct account where you want to create this loop automation. After logging in, you'll land on your Zapier dashboard. From here, click the Zap button to start building your new workflow. This is where all your automation magic begins. Next, you'll need to set up your trigger. Click the trigger button to get started. The trigger is essentially what kicks off your entire automation, so choosing the right one is important. Search for and select your preferred trigger app in the trigger section. This could be anything from Google Sheets to Gmail, depending on what you want to automate. Once you've selected your trigger app, you'll need to choose a specific trigger event from the drop-down menu. For example, if you're using Google Sheets, you might select New Spreadsheet Row as your trigger event. This tells Zapier exactly when to start the workflow. Now connect your trigger app account to Zapier by following the prompts, then click Continue. Zapier will need permission to access your account so it can monitor for the trigger event you've specified. This connection is secure and lets Zapier communicate with your chosen app. With your trigger set up, it's time to add the loop functionality. Click the Action button, then search for Looping by Zapier in the app search bar and select it. This is the core feature that allows you to repeat actions multiple times within your workflow. After selecting Looping by Zapier, choose an action event from the drop-down menu. You'll typically want to select Create Loop from line items or a similar option depending on your needs. Then click Continue. Now comes the configuration part. In the Values to Loop field, enter a name for what you're looping through. For example, you might enter email if you're looping through a list of email addresses. This label helps you keep track of what data you're working with. Finally, set your loop iteration counter start and maximum number of loop iterations. The start counter determines where your loop begins, typically at 1, while the maximum iterations control how many times the loop will run. This prevents infinite loops and keeps your automation efficient. Once you've configured these settings, click Continue, and that's it. You've successfully created a loop in Zapier that will repeat actions based on your specified conditions. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.